Shalom, 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 family. Call halal barakatah Yahweh through the spirit and power of the throne of King David. We're about to enter into installment number 12 of the prophet, the book of the prophet Nathan. Uh, we're in chapter 27, and we will begin our reading at verse 1. Now, I just left off with Bruce Lee, all right? So you should know exactly where we are. Let's continue reading. Verse 1. Now Solomon was very wise with his understanding, and as fast as the Lord spake, Solomon understood. And Solomon sought in his craftiness how to beguile the Lord. Now that's what really got him in trouble. Y'all listen good. Read it again. Now Solomon was very wise with his understanding, and as fast as the Lord spake, Solomon understood. And Solomon sought in his craftiness how to beguile the Lord. Solomon that got so wicked, he tried to beguile the Father himself. All right? And Solomon said, when you, O Lord, made the vessel of a man, you only made the vessel of a man to contain the man, the spirit. Therefore, there can only be one man per vessel. Now, if you go back to the last paragraph, what did he say? The Father told Solomon, he said, and when the book of Nathan the prophet has been written again, I know that Solomon the spirit would seek to destroy it again. But this time it shall not be destroyed, because this time I have chosen June Fan Lee, which being interpreted is return again Lee, even Bruce Lee, to abide in an empty vessel, even the vessel of T.I. Bertzloff, and Bruce Lee will protect the book of Nathan the prophet, and it will be saved because Bruce Lee cannot be defeated. Now, dropping it down to verse 2. And Solomon said, when thou, O Lord, made the vessel of man, thou can only be made the vessel of a man to contain the man, the spirit. Therefore, there can only be one man per vessel. So he's saying, he trying to tell the Father, you can't put Bruce Lee and T.I. Bertzloff in the same vessel. That's two different people. Now behold, my Lord, thou hast said that this T.I. Bertzloff will become an empty vessel. I gather then he must be at some point in a state of no-mindedness, with perfect peace and tranquility, to be an empty vessel. Having attained such enlightenment, he could attain a state of perfect emptiness. But thou art the Lord, and thereby bound by thy own word to perform it. And that is your weakness, because you must do what you have said that you would do, because power cannot lie. So now you think you got the Most High in a trick bag. He said, now you have said that you would use T.I. Bertzloff to write the book of Nathan the prophet again, to do that. Nathan the prophet, the spirit, must enter into the vessel of T.I. Bertzloff. But you also said that Bruce Lee, the spirit, would enter into the vessel of T.I. Bertzloff to defend the book of Nathan the prophet. Now, because only one human spirit can dwell in one body at one time, the spirits of Bruce Lee and Nathan cannot both dwell in the body of T.I. Bertzloff at the same time. But you said you would use the body of a man called T.I. Bertzloff to both write the book and protect it. And you must keep your word. Now, they cannot both abide in one human body at the same time. And if Nathan the spirit abides first, then nothing in the body of T.I. Bertzloff is there to stop Solomon the spirit from destroying the book, because there will be no Bruce Lee. So my spirit can possess a man and destroy the book easily once again. And if Bruce Lee abide in the body of T.I. Bertzloff first, then there is no book of Nathan the prophet to protect. So, then because you have prepared the human body to only contain one human spirit per human body, you only have one option left. I'm going to read that again. Solomon tried to be slick, man. Look what he did. He thought he had the Father. He said in verse 7, now, but you said you would use the body of a man called Ty Bertzloff to both write the book and protect it. And you must keep your word. Now, they cannot both abide in one human body at the same time. Now listen good. And if Nathan the Spirit abides first, then nothing in the body of T.I. Bertzloff is there to stop Solomon the Spirit from destroying the book, because there will be no Bruce Lee. So my spirit can possess a man and destroy the book easily once again. And if Bruce Lee abide in the body of T.I. Bertzloff first, then there is no book of Nathan the prophet to protect. So, then because you have prepared the human body to only contain one human spirit per human body, you only have one option left. Two halves make one whole. So then because there is only room enough for only one whole human spirit in one whole human body, you must divide the spirits in half and take half of Nathan, the spirit, and put him with half of Bruce Lee, the spirit, to make one whole spirit of both Bruce Lee and Nathan, and then place that spirit in T.I. Bertzloff. Now, in the book of Moses, something very interesting is revealed about you, power. You don't divide light from light. That's in Genesis. The book of Genesis says you divide light from darkness, and power divided the light from the darkness. And the Lord saw that the light was very good. I know that you cannot divide good from good. You can only divide good from evil. Now, naturally, when you divide good from evil, then immediately evil will try to destroy good, because evil is naturally against good. So then, what we will have is an evil Bruce Lee against a good Bruce Lee, which still leaves me an equal chance that the book of Nathan the prophet will be destroyed. So I say, go ahead, cut the spirits in half and give half to T.I. Bertzloff, and leave the evil half to possess someone to come kill T.I. Bertzloff and destroy the book of Nathan the prophet. And the Lord said, cut them in half. Solomon, how is it that you always want someone to cut another in half? He said, nevertheless, be it even so according to your words. And thus said the Lord, may the best half win. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's the whole book. Y'all want me to break down with y'all what the fuck just happened? Solomon was so fucking wicked that he engaged, all right, the Father himself in a debate. He said, oh, I'm going to stop that book from getting written. Ain't nobody finna remember me with the truth. Ain't nobody gonna know I bust bitches teeth out their mouth, cut their tongues off, had them fucking horses, all right? Had them gummy bearing down, Baal worshippers. Ain't nobody gonna know none of that about me. The father said, yeah, they will. But he tricked Solomon, all right? He tricked Solomon. See, if y'all know anything about Bruce Lee, all right? Bruce Lee was, I think he got beat up once, but after that, he never lost another fight. You can Google him on YouTube. This motherfucker was something else, especially with them nunchucks. He was playing ping pong with two very well-respected ping pong players, you know. That shit is very fast-paced. It's hard enough to hit that little ball with some paddles. He was whacking that shit with nunchucks. Never lost a round. He was, you know, a phenomenon, man. So, Bruce Lee's name is known all throughout the world as being undefeated, just the way the Most High said, right? But he tricked Solomon, man. He tricked him. Because Bruce Lee actually died under very mysterious circumstances. He wasn't that old. I think he was maybe 35, 34. He was young, man. Tip-top shape, man. This motherfucker had what they call, he knew he could take one finger and push you and send your ass flying across the room. He do one finger push-ups. All right? This dude was something else, man. I mean, I grew up with the we you know, if you grew up in the 70s like me, man, you know, we used to wear the karate shoes and shit. Motherfuckers hurt your feet. We be jumping off of roofs about to break our damn ankles because they ain't got no fucking cushion. They was flat. And you know, motherfuckers try to walk around white baggy pants on, still getting your ass whooped. Don't know no goddamn karate, getting socked all in the mouth. Yeah, that TV got a lot of niggas fucked up. But Bruce Lee, he knew that shit, man. And he was training niggas, man. He was training them, all right? He had a long list of clients. Now, they try to say that's the reason why he got killed, but after reading this book, we know it was a deeper meaning to his life. Bruce Lee was a, what do you call it, a decoy. Because the spirit of Solomon was trying to keep this book from being written. So, let me see something real quick. If you give me a couple of minutes. I'm trying to see. I'm going to show y'all something. This book, if you order it, it's written in Hebrew. The first, you see this here? Try to read some of that right now. You see it? It's all written in Hebrew. And then he translated it from the original Hebrew to this right here. All right. Yeah. So there's no, look, y'all, this was mysterious about this book. All it starts in right here. Okay. I'll read you what it says. The book of Nathan the prophet as referred to in the Holy Bible mentioned in 1 Chronicles 29 and 29. That's it. There's nothing about the author, nothing. Right? It don't even tell you when this book, there's all you get. There ain't nothing in there about the author. Nothing tells you what year this was written or nothing. All right? But I'm going to tell y'all something. Bruce Lee died at, let me Google it, man. I'm being lazy. Let me Google it real quick. All right, y'all give me a second. Like I say, You got to wordsmith everything, man, if you want to get the truth. Yep. Damn. That's weird. Bruce Lee died July 20th, 1973. So about 51 years ago. All right. Bruce Lee died at 32 years old in Kowloon Tong, Hong Kong. All right. Born in 1940. Okay. He died in 1973. That's 3 years after I was born. So, according to the words of King Solomon himself, he said, you said that Bruce Lee was going to inhabit T.I. Berslaw's body to protect the book, right? So, what Solomon underestimated was he can only kill one of them. So, Bruce Lee died in 73, right? This book, I know for a fact, was written after that. So he faked Solomon out. See, you can't out-slick the Most High. He faked Solomon out. Solomon was talking that shit about, oh, you can split two spirits. And no, Most High was like, really? See, you always want to cut somebody in half. He didn't tell Solomon. Bruce Lee was a fucking decoy. You killed the wrong one. T.I. Berslaw didn't need protection. The Most High like, T.I. Berslaw don't need Bruce Lee to protect him when I can. He wrote this whole book in Hebrew and English. Fuck Solomon shit up. Did I just read it to y'all? Did Solomon just get rebuked? All right. You notice the first time, right? All praises. The Most High keeps his word. I know this shit sound funny, but man. So, this concludes our lesson on Nathan the prophet. I think this is number 13. Yeah, this is the 13th installment. So a lot of reading. I'm pretty sure this can be a tool or a resource that you can refer back to, because it's a lot. I would urge any of y'all, if you got a couple of dollars, man, to go ahead and order this book and go through this whole thing again. That's why I read it the way I did, so that you could read along with me. All right? And that way it can be broken down where you can get a deeper understanding. This is a very important book. All right? And all praises to Yahweh Shai for what he did. You know, now you can see why his children, Jeroboam, came out so wicked. Look what his mamas had to go through, you know. And then Solomon got led off, man, by all of them wicked, you know, women. He was with the concubines, man. And Solomon was on that road anyway. You heard yourself, he put the idol of Baal in the temple of the Most High, man. The abomination of desolation. This book is chock full of goodies. So, yeah. So this book was written or given to me all through the Spirit. Y'all know how I found out about this book? All praises for Brother Uriah. Beautiful brother, man. He just dropped this on me one day, man. And I was ordering it while he was talking. Then Commander Aras got hold of it. He got it on, you know, some kind of way where he was able to get an app. But the app only gave you up to a certain chapter. So, you know, he wanted to finish it, but I had already ordered it. So then he found another app where he paid like $2 or something like that, I think. He was able to get the whole thing for like a month. All right. So this book is very well hidden. But yeah, Uriah is the one that hit me to this, and man, I wasn't able to put it down, and you can see why. This opens a lot of doors, man, and a broader understanding as to why things are. Okay, so I pray that y'all was blessed on this. I know you were. We're gonna move on from this now, but man, now when you read these scriptures, they're gonna bring on a whole new persona. You know, when you read Ecclesiastes, when you read Proverbs, all is vanity, all is vanity. You see what Solomon mean now. See, Solomon always wanted to be remembered as being the wisest king, the best king, the most beautiful king. Nah, this the ugly truth about Solomon, that he never wanted nobody to know. All right. But like I said, this is why he came back as Yahushua to set all his crooked straight. So all praises for that. Y'all continue to love y'all brother. All right. Yahushua has paid his debt and then some. And he is seated at the right hand, right, of the Father. So don't never forget that. Always put respect on Yahushua's name. But yeah, Solomon was a wicked ass nigga though. All right. So, all right, family. I think that's about all I got for right now. More lessons on the way. Y'all go ahead on and chew on all this fat that I gave y'all today. All right. Call halal Yahweh. Call halal Yahweh. Call halal Barakatah Yahweh. Through the spirit and power of the throne of King David. Y'all sit tight. More videos on the way. Shep King and Shepherd KD. And I'm out. Shalom.